Yo, what is going on everybody, Max here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the best spot in my opinion for farming faction tokens. I know this video is going up a little late as the faction rally did begin last reset, but I still wanted to post this as I was literally only running this farming method for about 2 hours, and I got the max amount of tokens you can get for the engrams per week, which is 600 tokens if any of you guys didn't know. That's per character anyways, but basically after you use the 600 tokens at your faction's vendor, they'll only be giving you shaders after that, so there's really no point in farming tokens after 600 unless you want to get an insane amount of faction shaders. Anyways, getting into this farming method though, you're going to want to head to Titan. Once spawned in there, you're going to be in this area with the Hive portal right over there with the public event, and then there's also going to be the Fallen Walker public event right above. Head over to this sort of rail area where Zur was last week, and you'll see that there's going to be this sort of walkway on the side of the rig that stretches all the way around and leads to a lost sector. Just hop on down and start heading straight into it, and this is going to be where you'll begin farming for however long you wish to. Entering the room with the Hive, there will be markers all over the place indicating that you can blow up these Hive spores or whatever you want to call them. They're basically just faction token generating machines. Basically just destroy these in any way you can and you'll receive a token. I'll run through this a few times so you guys can see all the different spawn locations, but they're all in this one big room, which is why this area is so great. There will be 100% of the time 6 tokens you can get in here, no more, no less. Each time you go into this room, you should be able to destroy 6 of those for 6 tokens every single time. Once you've collected these 6 tokens, simply just let the ads kill you or blow yourself up with a rocket launcher, whatever you want to do, and you'll either be respawned at the top of this ramp right here or at the doorway just before entering the lost sector. If you do spawn where I did on the ramp right here, the Hive spores will not respawn. You just either have to let the ads kill you again until you respawn back at the entrance, or just simply run all the way back up to the top, pass through the doorway so it says the rig at the bottom left, and passing through that is actually leaving the lost sector, so it will respawn everything back down there. So just head back through the doorway, reset everything, and just head back into it. And that's literally it. I've gone through loads of other lost sectors on different planets and everything, and this one by far is the fastest just because you have a high chance of respawning right at the entrance if you die, which none of the others do that. So it is a very, very efficient way of collecting the faction gear and weapons. It's actually so efficient, I wouldn't be surprised if they do a hot fix and patch that sort of respawn so you can't respawn at the top of it anymore next patch. As for weapons, I was using the Cold Heart and the Nightshade to take out the Hive spores myself. They seem pretty efficient, but it honestly doesn't matter. Just play around with different weapons and find one that works for you. It can get really boring after doing the same thing over and over and over again, so just watch something on your PC or phone while doing this. Honestly, I sat there and watched space documentaries for 2 hours while I did this, and obviously if you want faction gear, it's well worth it. Afterwards, I was able to spend all my tokens and get the full Dead Orbit gear for my Hunter, which I was really hyped about. Also, keep in mind, at the beginning of this video, I did mention that you can only use 600 tokens for gear and weapons per character during this event. After that, it's just shaders, but it's just for that character. So if you have multiple characters, you could definitely do this on them as well and just get the full sets of gear on all characters. That's what I'll be doing anyways. But yeah, that's basically the video, guys, and the farming method. I hope you all found it helpful. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like and share the video with a friend who might also find it helpful. Both of those things help me out more than you guys know, and I would appreciate it a ton. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. But until then, this has been Max. Peace.